This year is my first time playing Trinidad Carnival, and here's my honest review. So, I didn't really know what to expect, but this is the first time in costume. I would say don't get lost and don't leave your band behind, because to find the band again is so much work. Like, OMG. And if you can hold your pee and number two for as long as possible, that would be the best thing to do, because when I tell you, I literally had to poop on someone's grave at one point because the party was really going on. There was literally nowhere else to go, and I had to go. So I literally had to crawl in a freaking grave crypt to like go number two, because I didn't know what else to do. Like, I was literally stuck in the middle of the road with thousands of people everywhere. That was the only privacy I got, really. Stay hydrated because it is really hot and you don't want to pass out. Literally, this band had a couple of maxis with AC that would, like, you could sit and rest for a little bit, but then the point is to be on the road, so you like go back on the road. I only was in there for like 10 minutes, but girls, like I saw some girls in there for like the whole day, and I feel like that just decreases your experience. Like, you want to be able to say that you actually marched, so definitely march, but stay hydrated. I highly recommend that you stay for the after party, because I got to see Lady Lava perform live and I love her. She's my favorite. And a lot of people, they went home basically before she came out and they missed her, and I got front row seats. Yuta Ben, okay? You missed out if you didn't stay. Another cool thing is they had fireworks, and I love fireworks, and you could literally see it all over Port of Spain. It was beautiful. Definitely save your energy, because the night is where it's at and you're not being beat down by the sun. And then Yuma had this really cool slideshow, like in the sky, which I've never seen technology like this, where they have drones, like thousands of drones in the air, to do like a whole picture show in the sky. I'm like, is there a projector? Like, how did they get a projector up here? But no, it wasn't. It was literally drones in the sky. So cool. With your band, you get an unlimited drinks package, so alcohol and non-alcoholic, and I don't really drink like that, so I was like getting all the water bottles, the coconut water, the Lucozade, everything to keep me hydrated, because I don't play that, okay? I was not about to pass out during Carnival. I also love that even if you're in a section, you can still jump to other people's section, so I got to like find my friends in Buku and Nariva, and I was in Hibiscus, and that was really cool because we got to like dance and party together, and they party crazy. Like, I literally saw a guy and a girl like climb up this pole and this like rooftop, like with one little stick, and they were like whining and dancing on each other. Overall, my carnival experience was really fun and amazing. I highly recommend. Let me know if you want more carnival tips. So I made a video yesterday talking about my first time as a masquerader in Trinidad Carnival, and I want to clarify some things. I've seen the posts, I've seen the comments, I know you guys are like, what the? So let me explain something. First of all, I never desecrated, disrespected, or did number two on anyone's personal gravesite, burial site with the tombstone, all of that. That did not happen. I should have been more clear in my other video. I was not giving context or details of what was going on, so I'm here to do that today. Before I left my house, I went to the bathroom. Then I had to be at mass camp at 7 a.m. Got there, ate doubles, maybe not the best choice, but I had to go number two by 10 a.m. I'm ready for the road. I got my drink in hands. We're going down. I'm like feeling good. Then I was looking for the washroom trucks that they have in the van. So I go, and the stall that I personally went in was full to like almost touching the seat of other people's waist, and I didn't want to squat over it because I felt like if I squat over it, I was like, oh my gosh, I might touch someone else's stuff. So I'm like, you know what? It's still early. I can hold it. Let me just go back on the road and then hopefully find a restaurant or a business or somewhere that I can use the restroom. So I'm in the crowd, having a good time, listening to music, whining, dancing. This is my first time out here, and so I'm holding this in from quite morning time, and I get to a point where I have lost track of time and I forget that I have to go, and I had a full breakfast, then we had a full lunch, and I didn't stop to think, it's been a few hours. I've been holding this in all day. this is getting dire, I do need to find a restroom. Obviously, I would make different choices next time, but I'm new here, guys. Like, I just got here. This is my very first time doing an experience like that, playing mass in full costume in the carnival. I was by myself in the middle of Port of Spain. I was not with any friends, anyone to help or guide me. I was not with anyone that could steer me in the right direction and kind of like take care of me and help me out. I'm figuring this out on my own as a first-time masquerader in a new country by myself. I wouldn't wish this experience on anybody, and I hope that other people wouldn't find themselves in an emergency situation like I did, but this is just my truth and this is what happened. So it's nearing 6 p.m. and I have been holding it in the whole entire day. Before I could really think about it, I'm just like, oh my gosh, my stomach is rumbling, like I've gotta go. So I start looking around, okay, where are the washroom trucks? I'm in the front of the band. The washroom trucks are at the very ends, like, so it's like super far away at that moment. And also I'm looking for like stores, restaurants, anywhere in that on that street. I'm surrounded by thousands of masqueraders and I'm not seeing any businesses. Then I look around and see a bunch of masqueraders going into a graveyard and I'm thinking, oh, maybe there's a bathroom there. I see a whole set of them. So I follow them in. Initially, that's what I thought, there's a bathroom there. I follow them in and I realize there is no bathroom. Everyone is just squatting around the sides, like where the wall is, like where there's like little bush and trees around there, squatting there to do their business. I'm like, dang, like I don't want to do this. I'm in an emergency situation. I'm literally about to poop my costume and poop my pants. Like I gotta do something. So also when you go into this graveyard, you have to walk down and in the back, in the middle is where all the people are laid to rest. All the tombstones, all the people laid to rest. We were nowhere near that area. I did not walk on anybody's grave. There's like little bushes and a little wall at the very edge on the outside that people were squatting down to do their business. So no graves were disturbed or touched. Nobody was walking on people's personal burial sites. Obviously, we're in a similar situation to me. So they're in there doing their business and I'm like, I gotta go, like immediately right now. So I found like a little wall with like a little shrub of grass bush area and then I squatted to do my business. I wouldn't wish this on anyone else, and my purpose and intention in sharing that story yesterday was to hopefully help future masqueraders who are coming down for the first time for Trinidad Carnival to understand and better prepare what situations you might find yourself in. I never thought I would find myself in an emergency situation like that. Typically, I'm able to hold my stool, I'm able to hold it in, but at that moment, like I said, after holding for the whole day and then I'm dancing, I'm whining, I'm on the road, it's very difficult. And I sincerely apologize to anyone that I offended with that story and anyone how I offended. I promise you, your graves are safe. I did not do anything to disturb them. I would never do that. And I sincerely apologize that I offended you. And I do take accountability for the situation that I was in. I'm hoping that this story would help others when they are here for Carnival, maybe not have a full breakfast and a full lunch, maybe fast for the day, maybe only have snacks, maybe not alcohol if your stomach can't handle it. Another thing I wanted to address is the sanitation and the sanitariness of the situation. I always carry in my bag antibacterial wipes, baby wipes, and a whole bottle of sanitizer. I was able to properly clean myself and properly clean my hands, so there was no issue with that. Afterwards, I was completely clean of anything to do with that, and I was able to make sure that I was on the road very sanitized and very hygienic and clean. Just want to put that out there. I also found a standpipe to wash off and make sure that we were clean. Again, I apologize if I offended you. That's never my intention. My intention is only to help people and to make the world a better place.